All right, folks. Well, it's 11 o'clock on day, I think 148, maybe 149, whatever. Zero day in Monson, anyway. Zero day at Shaw's. I really wanted it to be a lazy zero, but there's just there's just too much to do. So I think I mentioned on yesterday's video, my folks were able to mail me out a big, comprehensive resupply box. Again, the original plan was to do 8 days through the 100-mile wilderness. I really, really, really wanted to slow down and take it easy and really soak it all in. A few of you have actually commented to that effect, to slow down at this point, which was the plan, but now with a broken hand, that's kind of complicated it. Like, I do want to slow down for the sake of not rushing with the hand, but so far as I'm concerned at this point, every day on trail is a liability, and a big risk with a jaggedly broken hand. So I want to go at this point, my MO is go as fast as I can safely go. So I'm hoping I can do 6 days to get through the 100. But yeah, my folks had mailed me an 8-day resupply. So things kind of worked out as I'm finding they do frequently on the trail. I packaged up all the resupplies into the individual, like I think I've shown you on previous videos, but like that's one full day of food. So breakfast, dinner, and lunch snacks and stuff like that. I packed up all the resupply that they sent me into 8 separate days worth of resupply. And then that 8 days, I set 2 aside. Just forget about it. We'll come back to those. And I did 3 days, which I'm going to carry out of Shaw's. I did 3 days, which Shaw's is going to hold on to me and drop for me, or basically meet me halfway through the 100-mile wilderness, and then take my 3 days of trash and give me 3 more days of food. And that 3 days of food should be enough. Should be enough to finish the trail, which is just crazy to think about. But and then the extra 2 days plus a whole bunch of extra random snacks and stuff like that I had knocking around, I actually packed it up in a box, and conveniently enough, Hippie Chick's mom, who runs the Appalachian Trail Lodge up in, oh gosh, I should have looked up the name of this town, I always forget it, Millinocket, I think, Maine, which is kind of like the nearest town to Katahdin. Hippie Chick's mom runs a hostel. Hippie Chick is the gal who runs this place with her husband Poet. So Hippie Chick and Poet run this joint. Hippie Chick's mom runs the hostel up on the north side of the trail at Millinocket. Hippie Chick's mom was here yesterday. In fact, she picked me up from the trailhead yesterday, and then I ran into her again this morning, and all that food and all that extra stuff, just random stuff, which I had planned on, I guess, mailing to Millinocket and then picking it up there when I meet up with Daphne again, my wife. I just kind of asked her, I was like, hey man, if you're driving back to your hostel today, can I just throw it in a box and give it to you? And I'm not planning on staying at your hostel, but whatever, I'm happy to give you a few bucks. I mean, either way, it's going to be way cheaper than mailing it. So she did. She agreed, and that was great. So I took up all my extra stuff, gave it to her, got that out of here. Down here underneath this table is the resupply that I'm going to give to the folks here at Shaw's, so they can meet me halfway through the 100-mile wilderness. And again, like I already said, in my food bag over there, I've packed up the 3 days that I'm going to carry out of here. So I've been talking about 6 days to get through the 100-mile wilderness. I'm also probably going to go ahead and slack pack 15 miles tomorrow, and then it'll be, so I'm not counting that as the 6. Tomorrow I'll just pack out snacks. So tomorrow, and then 6 days, I guess, until summit. I don't know, that's nuts. Something else I did, totally jump thought processes here, is like my shoulder straps have just been eating me, man. I mean, I'm really nothing but skin and bone anymore, you know? I mean, my collarbones are just sticking out. It's pretty gnarly. But yeah, I was gonna cut up a piece of my 1/8 inch foam mat, and then I thought, well, let me go check the hiker box and see what we got over there here at Shaw's. And there was one of those jumbo, like old school yoga mat type blue foam thingies, and I found some zip ties and just kind of put those on there, so that hopefully this last week or so on trail, my collarbone will be super happy. Also, the extra lumbar pad that I have on my Z-Packs, Arc Haul, was just really wearing and getting pretty raw down at the bottom of the pad, and kind of cutting into like the back of my hip, kind of at the small of my back, kind of right above my butt, and rubbing that pretty raw. So I had some old Injinjis. The heel and toes were pretty much worn out, blown out. So I just cut off the tubes of them and kind of doubled up the tubes. And I don't know if that's going to work or not, but it's something. I mean, it might work, and the Injinjis were just going to be trash anyways. So whatever, that's that. Again, it's only 11 o'clock, and it turns out that today is totally unexpected, but it's like, what town am I in? Shaw's, Monson. I'm in Monson. Today's like Monson Day or something, so they're gonna have fireworks tonight and all that. And there was a big parade earlier, which I didn't go to the parade. I wish I had, but that's all right. Boy, what else? Breakfast was amazing. Breakfast was super amazing. Those potatoes that Poet made were amazing, dude. Just potatoes and onions, and I mean Vidalia onions though, like, so not, you know, fancy onions. And it came out. It was real good. Bacon, eggs, and pancakes, blueberry pancakes. Really, really good. I think that's all I got for now. I'll probably check back. Limey and Grizz are here, and there's a couple people I know here, but yeah. Anyways, it's whatever day it is. I've been doing all sorts of junk. I'll probably check back one more time later or something. All right. All right, y'all, check it out. Shaw's in kind of full effect, man. A whole party going on, dude. I'm not sure how much of that is because it's... Where am I? Shaw's? Monson. I'm not sure how much of that is because it's Monson Day or whatever, and how much of that is just because it's the Appalachian Trail, like the most popular hostel on the Appalachian Trail. But let's see, it's 5:30-ish or something. Who really cares? It's a 0. You know, I've been kind of laying low and getting stuff done, and all an interesting mix of productivity and laziness. But usually I found that, like, just kind of poking around on YouTube, like adding tags to videos and all that sort of junk, is kind of like a perfect mix of productive and lazy. So that's what today's been. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay up for the fireworks tonight or not. I haven't really decided. I think I'll kind of see how I feel closer to 9. That's when the fireworks are supposed to be. But for now, I'm gonna hit this general store, grab a few beverages, and probably grab a sandwich as well. I think they have like local meats and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, if I do the fireworks, I'll check in again. If I don't do the fireworks, I won't check in again. It's pretty much just that simple. But today's kind of a low-key day for sure, which is actually exactly what I wanted, so that's pretty much perfect. But yeah, I did want to just kind of put on your radar though that so tomorrow I'm going to do that 15-mile slack pack to get into the wilderness and come back to Shaw's, process a video, and go to sleep at Shaw's. And then the day after, I'm going to be leaving Shaw's, and I don't think I'll be back in a bed until I'm done with the trail. So so especially with some of the zeros and Neros and stuff I've taken recently on account of the broken hands and everything, I've been releasing videos every day, as you've no doubt noticed, and so my backlog of like being a week behind is rather slimmer than usual. All this to say, basically, once I get into the wilderness, you probably won't have daily. I mean, you definitely won't. You'll definitely have a few days where you won't have videos from me at all. You're just gonna have to kind of assume that I'm doing all right. But I do plan on still shooting videos, processing videos, and if I get a chance, uploading videos. But I mean, it's called the 100-mile wilderness for a reason, and I don't think I'll probably be able to upload much of anything. So, you know, today is, oh, I should have had this ready. I think today is day 148. You know, whatever, you saw it. But whatever tomorrow is, that could potentially be the last video you see from me for a week or something. I don't know, until I get out of the wilderness, off of Katahdin, and you know, and get those videos uploaded. But believe me, I'll be motivated to do it. So yeah, I mean, I even ordered in 2 new GoPro batteries to bring through the wilderness, as well as an extra external battery that I'll be lugging through the wilderness. So that I can stay juiced up and keep making videos and stuff for you guys, and keeping videos for myself as well. So anyways, just wanted to put that on your radar, and I will check back with you all either at fireworks or tomorrow.